I found out where Dallas is heading. There's a great city not far from Driftwood, Arx by name. It's controlled by Magisters, so you'll have your work cut out for you. We have to find out what she's planning to do with the powers of the Seven. You'll need to find her and take back what she stole, and quickly, before she does something irreversible. Dallas, or any of the others for that matter, cannot be allowed to use the powers of the gods. She doesn't understand what must be done. She doesn't understand how to rule.
How to rule? Ask Malady to elaborate.
It's quite simple, really. Chaos is a fact of life, surer than any other. Power is one of the few structures that can cut a line through that chaos. If wielded well, that line will mean stability, order, a comfort against the unknowable, changing forces of chaos. If wielded poorly, the line will mean domination, terror, different from chaos, but no better.
There's this chaos again. There is no great, like, there's this great thing called the void, but I've never heard of something called chaos in the matter that the void is mentioned. So is she referring to the void with chaos? Or what chaos is she referring to?
Dallas, and the others like her, Alexander, the Mother Tree, the Prince of Shadows, they are little better than demons, really. They seek power at the expense of others, not to create stability, but to create servants.
I would disagree. It is hard to really know the motives of the Prince of Shadows, but from the few actions I've glimpsed of him, he is in fact creating stability. Stopping the Mother Tree, stopping the lizards from becoming dragons again, that is creating stability.
Look at my face, Godwoken. What do you see?
Oh yeah, she's half elf, half demon apparently, so what do I see? Are we more of an optimist or a pessimist? Or whatever that is. Well, she's definitely no elf, no ordinary elf. If anything, I'd call her a demon, because, well, that is what she is, but yeah, it kind of sounds rude to go with this option, but in hope that she is going to reveal some more about herself, I would go with this. Tell her you see a demon.
I suppose we all see what we want to see. When I look in the mirror, I see balance. Balance between darkness and light, between good and evil. Whatever those categories mean.
So what? Demons are evil and mortals are good?
When the time comes for you to ascend, remember my face. Remember that despite any shortcomings you might have, if you can bring a semblance of balance to the world, you'll have done as good as the Seven did. And if you can be stronger than them, you'll do all the better.
You'll have done as good as the Seven did. The Seven didn't do any good. Well, they created the mortal races, so given that we are immortal, that is kinda good. But yeah, the Seven are not really role models.
The Seven are gone, slain by their Godwoken, slain by you. You have the potential, the obligation even, to do better than they did. To create a better world than the world they made.
This is interesting. When we first talked to her, she said that the gods are dead, at least one of them. Well, we did fight Relic, and we killed Relic, apparently. But now she says that the Seven are gone, slain by their Godwoken, which would imply that all of the gods are dead. And from here on out, I will presume that the gods are in fact dead. Say that you're surprised to hear her talk like this. She seems passionate about the state of the world. Why?
I know what evil is, Godwoken. I've seen what chaos can do. It isn't how I picture Rivellon's future. You are my insurance against that.
She doesn't really strike me as particularly selfless, so I can't shake the feeling that there is something in it for her. And I believe it is, it has to do with that entanglement she talked about. So I believe she only wants us to ascend to Divinity so that we can help her get out of her mess.
Now, there's little time to spare. We need to get you to Arx, find Dallas, take back what she stole. Shall we go?
Not to Arx.
Very good. How lucky for you I'm on your side. I'm probably the only one masterful enough to transport an entire ship safely between the land of the dead and the land of the living. Captain Malady stands at the ready.
Alright, Captain Malady. Let's go.
After the briefest moment of respite, Malady brought the Godwoken to Arx to recover the divine powers Dallas had snatched away. But the half-demon secret was taking its toll on her.
Lucius! Fools! The bastard's going to ruin everything! Brace! Brace! Brace!
Captain Malady. Not quite such a good captain after all. Okay, that was interesting. That revealed a few things. Lucian's boss, the bastard, is going to ruin everything. This implies that whatever interfered with her was Lucian himself, who is supposedly dead. And Wendigo, the narrator of that cinematic, said that whatever secret Malady had interfered with her. So,
Don't say anything.
well, there lies the Lady Vengeance. Damn it, I like my ship. Yeah, at least Dallas can't follow us anymore. So, whatever this ominous business is she has with whoever, I believe, does it involve, it seems to involve Lucian.
Malady groans, her face twisting in pain. She falls to one knee, catching herself on her hands.
Ask her what happened, why the rough landing.
She raises herself to her feet unsteadily.
Traveling between the realms isn't easy, you know. It takes something from my soul each time. But never you fear. I've pulled a clever trick out of my sleeve. The Lady Vengeance stands in 2 realms at once. Her body here, her soul in the Hall of Echoes. You can still return at your leisure. At least I got us where we wanted to go. This is Arx. This is where Dallas has fled with the powers of the gods. This is where the path to divinity leads.
Take in the scenery around you. Ask her what comes next.
Dallas must be stopped. She has stolen the powers of the Seven. You'll need to get the Aetherin back if you're to fight the God King. You'll need it if you're to ascend.
So we are to fight the God King.
Track her in Arx. Find out where she's gone and end her. Take back the Aetherin and the powers of the gods with it. Before you go, Lohse, perhaps you sense it already, but this is where he lives. Your demon, a drama leak. You must be exceedingly careful. He'll be waiting for you.
How do you know his name? We've never told you that. Does that imply that she knew it, or does that imply that we told her at some point?
But we have his name. There may be something we can do to hinder him before you even meet. I'll do some investigating while you're busy hunting Dallas. My suspicions are right. We may still stand a chance. Good luck, and do not fail.
I don't intend to. Now we finally have Beast back in our party, so let's get rid of some
I'm growing
stuff.
soft, aren't I?
Do not need the phase capacitors anymore, so we can sell them. Guardian Angel. Nah, not that good. Now, the good thing about Arx is that place is filled to the brim with traders. Now, we are in the outskirts of Arx over here. This is where the Lady Vengeance crashed. This is called outskirts. This is the harbor, and over here we can get to Arx proper, and that is the Black House. Well, you might remember the Black House. We know that in the Black House lives the man that orders void-tainted fish from Driftwood for some weird reason.
Those on my sleeve.
Anyway, where's Amira? I want to give her the Swornbreaker. Please let Amira still be here. Key to freedom. Oh, please let me give her that.
These
Where's Amira?
Godwoken are going to be the death of me.
Oh, let's do some looting around here.
final voyage of the Lady Vengeance. She served us well.
You did. Now, surrounding Arx is a shit ton of death fog. And that is what I was thinking about when we were in Driftwood, actually. Because I was wondering, where did that death fog come from? The stranded trader in Driftwood, well, in Reaper's Coast, said that the way to Arx was blocked by death fog, and yeah, I guess this is the death fog he means. But what I don't know is where this death fog comes from. That is not the death fog the Queen shipped here. It is not. We are still supposed to stop her from using that death fog, and that is one thing we will do in Arx. But where the hell does that death fog come from? Supposedly from that Voidwoken attack at Paradise Downs? I don't know. Anyway, there are just animals around here, so Elmira is nowhere around here. That is, let's hope she's on the Lady Vengeance. Because as Malady told us, the Lady Vengeance does still exist in the Hall of Echoes.
In the harbor.
What?
Kraken.
If it keeps showing up uninvited, it'll never make friends.
That is the thing that actually sunk the Merryweather in the first part of the game. Do we get to fight it? I hope we get to fight it. I can't quite remember if we get to fight it. Actually, I don't think we get to fight it. Huh. Anyway, that thing seems to be wreaking havoc in the harbor. So what? Arx is under attack by Voidwoken? Well, let's talk to Tarkin.
Not the finest of landings, though I suppose our dear vessel did well enough, given it's not exactly in its natural habitat. At least I can still access all of my tools in the Hall of Echoes. I wouldn't relish the prospect of scouring through all this wreckage to find what I need.
Ask what he'll do now.
Why work, of course. Anathema won't restore itself, I dare say. I shall finish what I started, aboard whatever remains of the Lady Vengeance in the Hall of Echoes.
Okay.
Come and find me later in the Hall of Echoes. I believe I'm rather close to having Anathema in working order.
That is good. Because if, as we heard or read from one of the Eternal Tablets, Anathema can be used as a one-time weapon to kill everything and anything you want. So we could use it against the God King, presumably, to destroy him. Now, Jahan, what do you have to say?
You spy Jahan pensively looking over the distant skyline of Arx. He notices you approach, turns, and smiles his stern smile.
Bit of a rough and tumble landing we had. But we're alive, and we're in Arx.
He swings a backpack over his shoulder. It's filled to the brim with potions, grenades, and magical charms.
Off I go to rid a city of its demon. Wish me luck.
Wait. We're doing that together, buddy. Tell him it's too dangerous for him to attack the demon all by himself.
I must, Lohse. I know this is your battle above all, but if I'm successful, you'll be free to claim your divinity.
Oh, for fuck's... I mean, he's level 20 and look at his stats. He's probably stronger than I am, even. A lot stronger. So, if he can't deal with that demon, how could I? But I have the feeling that he will fail, and either he gets himself killed or we have to save him. So, just let me take care of that.
Should you choose to. So, let me rid you of the darkness and leave you with a decision greater than us all. The divinity or humanity of your soul.
A firm handshake, and he's off.
Oh no.
So the hunt commences once more. May the Seven be on our side.
Don't get yourself killed, Jayan. I need you as a traitor. Damn it. Alright, let's pay the Lady Vengeance a visit in the Hall of Echoes. Please be here, Amira. Please be here. We've got Han over here.
Did you know Malady taught me how to sneak out of here, even though we're in the Hall of Echoes? So I can still get some things for you, if you want.
Sure. Ask if you fetch anything.
Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
Thanks. Now, can you get me something new? No. Well, then get me some more pixie
Sure
dust.
thing. I'll start...
Come on, where's Almira? Please don't let me have this screwed up. I should have given her the Swarmbreaker before we did that Divinity business. Oh, there she is. Oh, thank God. Well then, let's craft the Swarmbreaker and give it to her. The Swarmbreaker is a two-handed weapon, two-handed axe in fact. That is quite bad actually. But it grants the skill Swarmbreaker. It breaks what was sworn. It shatters what was promised. Alright, let's talk to Amira.
You're lucky that I enjoy a bumpy ride, my dear. Our arrival here was vigorous, even for my tastes. I'm still eternally grateful for all you've done for me, of course. In fact, here, take this. I suspect you'll find use for it soon enough.
Ask her if she's been to Arx before.
This place? No. Arx is clogged with Divine Order lackeys, from what I understand. It's not the sort of town where a girl like me could let her hair down, unfortunately.
Yeah, this might be a problem. We are not exactly on the best of terms with the Divine Order ourselves. Anyway, give Almira the Swarmbreaker.
My dear. Why? I can't remember the last time someone's helped me like this. Perhaps even never. When the final hour comes, I will stand by your side. I promise.
Now this last sentence is kind of important. When the final hour comes, I will stand by your side. Well, it will not come as a surprise to you that there will be a final boss battle in this game, and when that battle occurs, she will be there to help us.
After all, I am soon to be a free woman. I can choose to fight for whomever I wish now.
Nice. And we get divine levels 7. Crap. Crap. Although that is quite nice. Question is, 2 in Constitution, is that more than 126 hit points? Well, we'll find out. Let's see. Oh, we got boots too. Bad boots. Really bad boots. Let's see. 4462. Yeah, it is more. And wits is obviously better than initiative, because it also gives critical chance. Got a bunch of skill books. That's not really good. I keep that, since I'm intending to try out a few other specs, and one of them is of course a Scoundrel build. And a Bloodstorm. Sure, let's keep that too. Might be useful. Let's put all of that stuff on the Lady Vengeance. Aerostorm, we haven't learned that yet. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but I think I'll learn that. Anyway. This is interesting, since it reduced our source point costs to 0 for all of our source abilities. But yeah, it costs 3 source points, so it's not that amazing. We're not using that many source spells, as you might have noticed. I mean, Beast has a very good source spell with Overpower. That is truly amazing. But other than that, there isn't really many good source spells. Yeah, so guess we are done around here. Tarkin is close to finishing Anathema, that's great, and yeah. In between episodes I will probably go for another build on Lohse. I guess I'll leave Beast as he is, because I still need one strength character to carry all of my stuff, and to interact with some things like sarcophagus, whatever. Next time we'll make our way to Arx, try out some new build. Until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.